estimating with percents. So we're going to round our numbers to try to make a much easier problem for us to figure out. So we want to get approximately what is 47% of 597. Well, I'm going to change 47% to 50%, and then I would round and multiply. So 600. And I can do this a couple of different ways. I can take and make a fraction of my 50%, which I know is 1/2 times 600 over 1. And I can see that half of 600 is 300. Another way I could do this is, if you've done multiplying by fractions before, I can cancel factors that are the same diagonally. And so 2 goes into 1 time, 2 goes into 600, 300 times. So that's one way of solving the problem. 18%, I would make it 20%. And then I would make this of 40. So you can, again, round up or down, whichever one you feel is going to be easier to work with, because sometimes that could factor into your decision. 20% is 1/5 times 40 over 1. And if I wanted to, I could just multiply across and get 40 over 5. And I know that 40 divided by, because that's what the fraction bar is, 5 equals 8. And then the last one, 75% is what I'm going to estimate of, and of means multiply, if I haven't already said that, which is really important to know when you're working with these problems. So 75% is 3/4 times 40 over 1. And so again, if I wanted to multiply across, I could, to get 120 over 4, which then that equals 40. Or I could have 4 goes into 4 1 time, 4 goes into 40 10 times, 30, excuse me. And there it is, my final answer. All right, so that's one method you could do for finding or estimating the percent. Then continuing on with a story problem, polar bears can eat as much as 10% of their body weight in less than 1 hour. If an adult male polar bear weighs 715 pounds, about how much food can he eat in 1 hour? So I have two different methods I want to show you. So the first one is I'm going to change 10% to a fraction, 1/10 times, and then I'm going to make this try to make an equivalent fraction with 700. So I rounded it way down just because it ends up being an easier number to work with, and I'm estimating. So I'm just trying to find about how much food. And how am I going to do this problem or make an equivalent fraction? I would multiply by 70. So 1 times 70 is 70. So 70 pounds ends up being my final answer. So another method is think of 10%, and if that's my Mr. DL, so if I have 10% times 700, well, I know that I can multiply, change this into a decimal and multiply by, that would give me the final answer. Or because it's a power of 10, I can just move my decimal point one place to find 700. Being able to find 10% of a number is extremely important because, if I was given 20%, well, if I know, or 70 here, if I know 70 is 10% and I wanted to know, or say I can eat as much as 20%, I would just need to multiply that by 2 to find 140. So being able to find 10% of any number is very helpful. Estimating again. So 30% of $238. She's going to donate that money. So I would change 238 to 240. And this time, I'm just going to move my decimal point. I'm going to multiply by 0.3. Remember, one place here, one place in. So $72 ends up being how much $72 ends up being how much she would donate.